Okay, so here we are back at Vincent and his quote: "Normality is a paved road. It's comfortable to walk, but no flowers grow on it." So, I was actually up at a gallery a few days ago, one of our great galleries in central London. And they had quite a few, the National Gallery have quite a few Van Goghs in there. And it's been a while since I've looked at a Van Gogh. And on this occasion, it kind of struck me that we are all, everything in the world is made of energy. If you take it down to its bare constituents, everything is energy. And when I looked at the Van Gogh paintings in the gallery, it seemed to me that he could see that energy. Every blade of grass, every leaf, every hair on every person's head was just made up of that energy. And he could see it, and he showed it in his work. Unfortunately for him, nobody else could see it, and he died in poverty. His mental health completely wrecked. But, you know, that's throughout history, that's often been the case. People perceive things before the other people in their time, and suffer for it. Religion being the greatest persecutor of people, of course. When I say religion, I mean something very different from spirituality. I think religions all have the same basics of spirituality, but unfortunately it gets overlaid with dogma and rules and power. I don't think we need to look very far to see examples of that. But that's why I love Van Gogh's work. It just bristles with positive energy. Of course, not all energy is positive, but his work is just jumping with it. You only got to look at the fields, the sky that he paints to feel the sun's energy. Even if the energy is coming from the wheat or the flowers. or the stars. Sometimes when you meet somebody, you can, or even see them on YouTube. I've had it on YouTube actually, or social media rather. You see someone and their energy just comes shining through. And you just feel so attracted to that person. It's like they have their own gravity. And it's very difficult to resist, and frankly, why would you? Someone has that positive vibe. Just enjoy it. I like colouring with pencils, but sometimes you wish you could get a deeper colour. Not wild about this colour. Maybe I'll go over it with a different one, see if that makes any difference. I try and paint and draw, and I enjoy it, but there is always that blank page looking at you. What to do? I mean, if you're lucky enough to be able to go out and paint plein air somewhere, or brave enough, I should say, because we can all do that. It's easy. You paint or draw what's in front of you. Well, I say it's easy, but it's easier because there are things to choose from. You still have to make those decisions, but there are fewer decisions, let's put it that way. Whereas with colouring, there aren't many decisions at all. So your mind is more able to become quieter and to rest get a break from those whirring thoughts, those ideas and regrets and worries that just go round and round in your head. This is just enough activity to stop them. But not enough to cause a whole new set of problems. If you meditate, this is kind of meditation light. It's halfway between meditating and, well, 3/4 of the way between meditating and not. Some people find meditation, or the idea of meditation, a bit daunting. I think you have to be trained, you have to be good at it, that you can do it wrong, or you have to, go and live in a monastery on a mountaintop for 20 years. It's none of those things. It's just trying to, again, stop your thoughts from whirring. Stop your mind from taking over. And telling you things you don't need to hear. And the easiest way to do that is to instead of letting your thoughts run away with you, is to place your attention. Well, first thing is to notice that your thoughts are running away with you. And the next thing is to place your attention somewhere else instead of those thoughts. And the thing that you can be sure is always there is your breath. Just put your attention on your breath instead. It doesn't have to be any special kind of breath. It doesn't have to be any abnormal depth or strength or length. Just your ordinary breathing, but with attention. And you'll find your mind keeps coming back, saying, hang on, no, what about this? What about the job tomorrow? What about what you said to that person? What are you going to wear tomorrow? What are we going to have for dinner? Yeah, all that stuff will come back a lot. But you just allow those thoughts to go on through your mind, pass on through, without putting your attention on them. And instead, you put your attention back on your breath again. Now, you will have to do this a lot, but after, there will come a time when the thoughts come less. And less and less and less. And there are also, on the internet, there are many, many guided meditations where someone will talk you through a meditation I've had people say to me, oh, you know, I can't find one. I've looked and none of them work for me. You do have to look a bit and find somebody whose voice you find soothing and calming. Because obviously if all you're thinking is, oh, this person really lisps, or their voice really grates, or I don't like the way their accent or whatever, then you won't relax. That's all you'll be thinking about. So you have to find someone, obviously, that suits you. And then let them guide you through. As you progress, you may work on your breathing as well. But these things are nothing to worry about. You do them when you want, when you feel ready. And if nothing else, it's being able to put your attention on your breathing is a fabulous way to control your emotions to a certain extent. You know, if somebody makes you angry, for example, you know, if you're driving or someone says something stupid to you, you can take a breath, put your attention there for a second, and give yourself a chance to respond rather than just letting your mind and body react, which usually is unhelpful. Okay, so I think that's all I'm going to do right now. Wasn't very much, but that doesn't matter. So I'll say goodbye now. See you next time. Bye.